This is the very painful karma that God will give to a narcissist. Are you feeling like you've been mistreated and manipulated by someone who seemed to enjoy watching you suffer? You're not alone in this struggle. Throughout your relationship with the narcissist, it felt like you were pouring your whole heart into it, constantly striving for their validation. Despite your best efforts, they continued to treat you unjustly, twisting your words and emotions against you. They assumed they could belittle you without facing any consequences. It's possible that they've even forgotten some of the hurtful things they'd done to you, being too absorbed in themselves. For them, the thrill of watching you suffer and feeling that sense of control was more important than your well-being. We understand the damage that such toxic relationships can cause, and that's why we are here to help you. Our team offers one-on-one consultations starting at just $1 a week. In these personalized sessions, we'll guide and support you on the journey to healing from narcissistic abuse. Take the first step towards reclaiming your power and peace of mind by clicking the link in the description below. Together, we'll make sure that your future is filled with healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Regarding narcissists, they took pleasure in placing you in all those unpleasant situations, and then they observed as you attempted to recover from the mistreatment they inflicted upon you. They told everyone how shattered you were. They mocked you. They laughed at you, discussing how pitiful you seemed, and they relished every moment of it. It gave them a thrill to know they were the ones who had pushed you down. In fact, it brought them satisfaction. They got a huge kick out of it. They informed everyone about how they discarded you, and they felt good about it. They felt proud of showing others the pain you were dealing with, and they found significant solace in that. However, there's one thing narcissists fail to comprehend: the role that karma will play in your retaliation, because karma has a tendency to come back with a vengeance. It could be on par with the way they treated you, or potentially even worse. Eventually, they will start to feel the same pain they inflicted upon you. Karma will gradually devastate them. While you may not witness it immediately, rest assured that it will arrive. They might assume they have escaped the consequences of their treatment and the numerous injustices they committed against you, but eventually it will catch up to them. This is because they are feeble, and after causing you so much harm, they never made any effort to rectify their wrongs. They never tried to improve the situation. They believe that they could simply abandon you amidst the chaos they created and never be held accountable. This is when karma starts to sneak into the scenario. It may grant them a brief moment of exhilaration for what they put you through, but then it will backfire on them, ushering in their demise. They are aware of what they have done to you, but they never attempted to rectify the situation. They never returned to take responsibility for their actions. They were devoid of empathy. Remorse was something they never felt towards you. This is when karma will strike them hard. They will experience a sense of serenity because they believe they got away with the way they mistreated you, and they will think they can repeat the same behavior with someone else since they haven't faced any consequences for what they did to you. When karma arrives and strikes them, they will know precisely why it's happening, but they won't want to face it. They will assume their treatment of you was justified. And when that notion fails, they will fabricate excuses for why they are experiencing the pain they caused you. They will hold you accountable for their distress, and they will blame everyone else for their current predicament, everyone except themselves. It's the direct outcome of their actions. It's what they did to you. So when karma makes that turn against them, it will lift you up and bring them down. It will devastate them, and you will start to see the consequences of their behavior. You'll witness all the terrible things they did to you return to them. You will finally witness justice, and it will be in your favor. You will observe them attempt to pursue alternative sources of supply, individuals who will lend them an ear and offer them support. Narcissists abhor being alone. They perceive being in the presence of those who they believe will safeguard them from karma as necessary. However, this facade can only persist for so long before karma inevitably manifests itself. You may perceive them to have made progress and assume they have gotten away with everything. However, here's the catch. Narcissists can only feign happiness and triumph for brief durations. You encountered it yourself. It is a vicious pattern with a narcissist because every time they attempt to form a new bond with someone, they eventually annihilate it. It is the karma they will never be able to evade because they never assume responsibility for their misdeeds. They never apologize for anything, which is how you ended up entangled with them. They deceived you into believing that they were one type of person and then eventually revealed their true colors. For that fleeting moment, you were shielding them from the consequences of their bad karma, unaware of it. However, soon after, you discovered that you were merely another component in the chain. A chain of bad karma that has trailed them throughout their entire existence. You discerned that the next individual they encountered became another node in that chain. You understood that they lacked the capacity to break free from the cycle of negative karma. It ultimately provided you with the justice you craved. You realized that what they did to you was never really about you. It was all about them eluding karma once more. You were a mere instrument they used to avoid their inevitable fate. Now that you have concentrated on yourself, rebuilt your life without them, and collected all the shattered pieces, you will detect that good karma is permeating your life. In contrast, bad karma will be perpetually entwined with them, watching them, haunting them, and stalking their every move. Thank you for watching. I hope this video aids comprehension of how karma does play a part in our lives and how it repays us based on our actions. Meanwhile, stay observant, be alert, be courageous, and live your best life today.
Hello everybody, thank you for watching this video. I hope this video is useful for all of you. Don't forget to click like, share and subscribe this channel. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.